Hello, Cancers. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your April love reading for whenever this gets you in the month of April. I know we've already started, so we're looking at from now to the end, right? I'm going to take a look at the person that's in your energy field, their feelings, their intentions, any actions towards you this month, any blocks if there are any. And I also will be looking at the person that's on your mind, Aries through Pisces. We'll dive into what they are feeling. If they are hiding anything, I'll get a message. And any actions they might take towards you this month. I'll also do a bonus yes, no. If you have a question, I will pull a card for you. And I will pull an additional card for a time frame. So stay tuned to the end. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe for me. Hello, everybody. Let's go. We got our little busy bee here for my Cancers. Butterflies and bees. All right. Hola. Cancer. Cancer. It's such a quiet morning where I'm at. And it's kind of nice. Let's see what kind of energy we're pulling in for Cancer. What do Cancers need to know for their highest good around their romantic life right now? Their love interest. Ooh. All right, I can be corny. Page of Cups. All right, the overall energy influence in this reading is the Page of Cups. So obviously somebody here's got some feelings for my Cancer. Somebody here's got, I think of my little pages, even though the Queen of Cups is Cancer, can be, but I still feel like Cancer, you're sort of like the lovey-dovey, no matter what, just want to love on somebody and want somebody to love on you. And we're seeing the Page of Cups. So this is telling me that, receiving some sort of message or loving message from somebody in your life or that you're interested in or interested in you. This is somebody opening up and wanting to be playful. It's really a new beginning type of energy. So it gives you, if you think in energies, doesn't matter who you're thinking about or what, it just brings in a whole new attitude, a whole new vibe when it comes to your romantic life. It's a play date. It's playtime. It's time to just hang out, you know what I mean, and enjoy the time. It's influenced underneath it by the Moon card. All right, this is Pisces energy, but I know some of you like to argue and be like, but it's the moon, right? The moon energy, and it can be yours too, but we are seeing here that maybe things seem a little bit uncertain in your love life right now. Sometimes things are going one way, they feel like they're going the other. You can't seem to figure things out. You're questioning things. You might be feeling uncertain about whether you should push forward with something or not, or just sometimes you feel a little doubtful, when it comes to love or expressing your heart. Are you expressing it to the right one? Is this your person, or what do they really feel this way for me? So the Moon card can really bring up a lot of your emotions, kind of being all over the place here, and things just feeling a little uncertain for you. So let's see any person coming your way. We have the Nine of Cups. We have their intentions. We have the Page of Page of Swords here. I gotta move that out of my way here. I love you, B, but I gotta move you. All right, their actions, Three of Wands. So you got some really nice cards here so far. Your feelings towards them, the Hermit card. All right, what's the current blockage in the month of April is the Ten of Cups. What's the possible outcome here? Ooh, you've got the Tower card here. Everybody's going, oh no, oh no. What's your advice? The Five of Pentacles. Hang on, don't fret it. Don't worry about it. All right, shit happens for a reason. That's what that tells me. Shit's going to happen for a reason. All right, the current blockage looks like a relationship, all right, or somebody's going through a breakup or something's happening here, all right, and somebody here, it might be dealing with some family issues. It could be simply just a family issue problem. It doesn't always have to be another relationship. I know some of you deal with that, but that could be also why things are uncertain here. Do their family like me? Am I accepted? It could be something like that. But we have the Nine of Cups, your person. It looks like a watery energy. It definitely has Mars energy here. So we see Scorpio and Aries. So we see an intensity here. Now, Mars is, something's happening that causes conflict, right? And it's not comfortable, but You know, the Tower card says, what do you want? You want to see movement. You want to see things happen. Sometimes we got to go through a Tower moment to see the truth in a situation. All right. So you've got a very strong, you know, water and fire energy showing up with your person, which means that, you know, sometimes maybe things are going one way, and that's that Moon card. You know, you're feeling like, oh yeah, this person's coming in towards you. They have the 9 of Cups. You know, it feels like they've got so much love to give, or they feel good around you. Things are looking good. Seems like communication, you guys talk, or you will talk, and things seem like it's going somewhere with that 3 of Wands. Seems like we're on the same page, but then here you are, the Hermit card, left here growing a beard. You know, come on, you know, it seems like every time the engine starts to go, it dies out. Right? What's going on here? Is there a fear of commitment, right? So let's see. We're going to have to clarify these energies. You have a Virgo energy here too as well, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Now, these 2 cards here tell me though that somebody, you know, could possibly be going through a move in their life, going through a job change, a job loss, you know, or you know, a home, losing a home. These things can be shocking events that happen in people's lives that come out of nowhere, and they shake things up. But the universe knows what it's doing. So, you know, it sucks for us humans when we go through something like this, but it tells us, you know, that you were doing something that you weren't meant to be doing anymore. You've outgrown something. You're not supposed to be here anymore. You're keeping yourself stuck. You know, you might be thinking this is all it is. This is real, but I'm trying to show you that there's more out there. All right. So this is the energy of that kind of situation. So let's clarify these cards, their feelings, the 9 of Cups for you. They obviously have some really good feelings for you. I mean, you have the 9 of Cups here. All right. You seem to be, you know, they like what they see. They like what you give. They like how you feel. You know, they feel really happy. I mean, I got the Page of Cups here, and I always think when I see her, like, they just love your style. They think you're adorable. Whether you're male or female does not matter. There's just something very playful about you that this person finds very attractive. You may be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older than you. You may be dealing with somebody here that, you know, has been just down a long road, a long journey, and they're a little bit more kind of, you know, I want to be by myself. The Hermit card too, because that's the way you feel about them. You might be feeling like they're a little distant and you just can't quite figure this person out. Well, Cancer, you're a Page of Cups here, right? The overall energy. You got so much spunk and love here, and you're dealing with somebody here who's like, oh, I've been down this road before. You know, this has happened in the past, and you know, sometimes I don't see possibility of the future. I'd rather be in my cave. And yet the light's still on here. The light's on because you've got some sort of spark, the 9 of Cups. And, you know, it's sort of an energy of, why do you keep doing this to me? You keep pulling me back out of my hole here. You keep, you know, and for some of you, this could be a situation that you've been dealing for quite some time, you know, and they're like, you know, this experience, we know we've done this before. Can we do something a little bit different though? Because their actions are the 3 of Wands. So, oops, wrong energy. Oh, I have this is the bottom of the deck. I have an Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Leo energy here. So this is somebody who's very attractive coming your way. All right, this is somebody here who knows what they want, but sometimes they can hold back, especially if there's other things going on. But their heart will eventually kind of get them to step up and go after what they want. All right, so this is somebody with the 3 of Wands. This tells me your person is really seeing the bigger picture. This is somebody that takes a relationship seriously. So whoever you're connecting to, or whoever's in your field right now, is somebody that is potential here for the 2 of you to get to that next step, which is the 4 of Wands. You both seem to be headed in the same direction. You're both seeking your own happiness, but you may be approaching it different ways, right? You do have, you know, like I said, the Hermit and the Page. You know, you're ready. Cancer is ready to love on somebody right now, and your person here is just a little bit kind of, you know, you got to dust them off a little bit, or they just need to learn some more lessons in their life. You know, finally, maybe they'll get to the point here, get to the end of the road here of situation that they're dealing with. We see that. We see that right here. All right. So Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. Their feelings. The 9 of Cups. Look at this. Oh, the 5 of Wands. I can't fight this feeling any longer. Right. The 80's been coming up big time for me. All right. You know something? It's like, you're right. You got it going on, Cancer. And, but I've got to fight some sort of battle myself here. I need to know what this is here. All right. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. All right. So this person really feels you, feels your value, knows your worth. This is somebody here that might be already in your life or a friend of yours, right? You could know them that way, or somebody who's very generous with their energy and time. So it could be somebody too. The 9 of Cups for me is somebody that buys the round at the bar. So everybody loves this person, right? I can be that too. Well, everybody loves this person when you're having a couple drinks, right? But that's the energy. It's like, hey, come into a room and rounds on me. Oh yeah, I love Frankie. She's amazing, right? But where are they after that? So very, this is person that can get along with a lot of people. All right. They have a very good, intense kind of, presence about them as well, too. There could be some competition around this person. And this is why, you may be feeling like this person's a little bit distant from you, or maybe uncertain about a relationship with this person, because it's somebody who gives a lot of their energy to other people. And there's a lot of people around this person, and which creates drama. All right. The 5 of Wands can be drama. Now, this is the way they feel about you too. And they might even feel that sometimes and don't get triggered. It's just, it might not be for you, but they might be saying that sometimes you add to that drama, or you create drama. All right. With that 5 of Wands. But this doesn't stop this person from, desiring you with the 9 of Cups, but it may get this person to pull back a little bit, because you may be doing it out of, love. I feel for you, but this person here may withdraw from any of this kind of distraction, all right, for whatever reason. It looks like they might be dealing with enough of their own drama, whether it comes to responsibilities, business, family, or whatever, that sometimes it just gets maybe a little bit too much for this person. All right. But don't fret here. Their intentions around this relationship, it's like Cancer. I like reaching out to you. I want to reach out to you. I want to connect. I want to see where this, what's going on with you. I want to keep tabs of you. This can be keeping tabs. It's like the Page of Swords. I like to connect to you. I want to connect to you. Can we avoid, though, any kind of, push-pull here or power struggle? Now, this can be, too, they feel like you're very much, I want what I want, or you can be very dramatic at times, like if you want something from this person. And sometimes the Page of Swords and the 5 of Wands can say, but there's always sometimes a little bit of conflict or tension between you and this person, or will be when you're communicating, because you may be misunderstanding each other. All right. You may be, and it could be a little bit of jealousy when you have the 5 of Wands. Maybe there's a lot of people around them and it triggers your jealousy. Remember, you're showing up as a very loving page, right? Don't be triggered by any of these words I'm using. The Page of Cups is going to get jealous if they're not getting the full attention, right? Especially if you know this person's attracted to you and you feel this love between the two of you, or you feel this connection. Of course, you're going to get a little bit jealous if this is a person that is hey to everybody and giving everybody all kinds of attention. All right. And it feels like they pull their attention away from you. Right. So this can definitely create some tension between you and this person. You have a very strong air sign showing up here. You got the Knight of Wands clarifying their tension. They're definitely focused on you, Cancer. This is a card of purpose. When I'm on a mission, I go for what I want. You are dealing with the fun guy or gal, right? It doesn't matter. It's like somebody here who likes their freedom, somebody here who's quick to make decisions. So keep this in mind. This person here, they might say one thing 1 minute, but the next minute they're you know, you're like, where the hell did that come from? You know, yesterday you were saying this. Oh, now today you're saying this, right? You know, but the thing I like about this person is that they will act upon those choices. So it's like, yeah, all right. Can we get past it though? Can we get over it? Can we move forward, right? And so it does look as though they may be communicating with you or intending on communicating with you, but it looks like they're wanting to take action and talk about something, talk something out. Now, when I see these two cards connected, this is telling me that they do have an ultimate desire to move forward and have some more security or stability in their life. This is somebody who likes their freedom, who likes having fun, but right now it could be there's some disturbances because this is the block around the future. Maybe they're not quite 100% ready, you know, to take that leap right to the next level, but they sure are wanting to see you guys connect and still stay connected or reach out and hang out. The Three of Wands is let's get together and just see where this goes, you know, and that's what I'm seeing here, right? So this is a very good card here of both of you are looking at the same goals, right? You're wanting the same thing. So their actions towards you, we have the Three of Wands and we have the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. All right, so you've got somebody here, the Three of Wands, their actions towards you is connecting, moving. The Knight of Swords coming to talk to you, communicate with you. But there seems to be, you guys are butting heads over what you want. All right, and again, that's the same theme here. This person feels connected to you, but still feels like they are still on their journey. They're still a knight. They're still trying to figure out their path, and they still want their freedom to some extent. Right? And not saying that you're going to lock them down or hold them down, but they know that you're wanting a commitment, and that is the block. They're not ready for marriage. They're not ready for love just yet. I mean, a long-term relationship just yet. All right. And so the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups, though, this may be wearing you out a little bit. And this could be what this conversation is that you're having. All right. You know what you want, the Five of Cups, right? And for some of you, you may even get mad or upset because you know that you keep saying or pushing for a decision. You keep wanting this person to make that final decision, and then this might push this person away, the Hermit card. And when they do, you may sit here and beat yourself up and feel bad, but it seems as though this person gets triggered by that. They know this happens between the two of you, and they don't like it, all right? They see the Page of Cups, and they know how sensitive you are, and they know how loving you are. So when you guys get in some sort of dispute or miscommunication, this person may pull back, but man, they feel that energy from you, and they know how bad you want to move forward. They know how bad you want to connect with them, but they have a choice to make. And this is where this is still showing up here in April, where the Two of Swords says, look, I know what I want. I know what we've talked about, or I know what I see the signs, but I've got to make some sort of choice in my life here, you know, and it's an important choice. But this person needs to shit or get off the pot. This is one of these readings where I see shit or get off the pot, right? Because it's wearing you out. Now, your feelings here, the Hermit card, we have the Judgment card, and we have the Tower card. Woohoo. All right. So this seems like this is really going to affect you in April. It seems like you may finally reach a point here, because this is something that's been like, I just got Living on the Edge, Living on the by Aerosmith, Living on the Edge. All right. You've been living on the edge with this person and maybe dealing with this kind of energy for quite some time. And it's exciting when you have this kind of knight that comes into your life. And it's really hard for you to pull away from this person, but it's really painful when you guys start to separate a little bit. It looks like, though, this could be one more time coming in. If this person isn't 100% sure about what they want, you could be making a very powerful choice this week, it could be this week. I just said this week, but this month here. The Tower card is a wake up, an epiphany. It's like, hey, this needs to happen, right? because you're feeling called, you know what to do. All right. And if somebody, and this could be the moment that when this happens, this Tower card happens, this could be an epiphany for both of you. It feels like your person may need to take a look at the people that are around them, because they could have some competition or some drama around them or superficial energies around them that they're giving their energies to. And it eventually is keeping them from their happiness. Because remember, this is the block. They're the Nine of Cups. They're ready for a relationship, but if they're around this influence, it could be influencing them from doing what really feels right to them. And we see their intentions, though. They will clear up. They will figure it out, right? And this Tower card with this Knight of Swords can tell me that this person may shock the shit out of you with how they turn around and make a decision. So this is one of these, expect the unexpected when it comes to your person. Now, we do have that two towers. So the block here, the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, there it is. This person needs to walk away from some unhealthy situation, whether it's people around them, unhealthy people, or unhealthy situation that's holding them back from what they really want. You have the 8 and the 10 of Cups here in the block, and your person's the 9 of Cups. It feels like they're stuck between a world. It feels like they're stuck between, I know I need to move on, I want to evolve, I want to move forward, I'm being drawn to Cancer, and yet I'm blocked because of this pull and this energy from other people, and I'm given to other people. So this person may support other people. Remember that the block is the 10 of Cups. It could be family as well. Now, the outcome is the Tower card and the Ace of Cups. Yes. All right. All right. And we've got the 4 Swords. All right. So there could be a break-in point in April for you guys. This Tower moment may surprise you. Now, the Tower moment may be a little uncomfortable when we're going through some sort of truth. There could be a revelation. Something might happen in a situation that brings everything to light. And when the truth comes out, somebody's getting hurt, or somebody's having to face some sort of situation or deal with something, a truth that might be uncomfortable. But it looks like this uncomfortable situation is going to make it work for you. The Ace of Cups feels like, I always see a ring here. It's like somebody here is saying, I know I've got to make this choice to break out of an energy so I can be with you. You have the Ace of Cups. So we are seeing the end of the month, but a Tower, it can be different for each and every one of you. This could just be shocking as shit. Like, you're just shocked that somebody here is, decided making this important decision. Somebody could be leaving a situation to be with you. Now, your advice is the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Where are you focused here? This card here says, the 5 of Cups is you and the 5 of Pentacles. This is where the work begins for you, Cancer. This is where not focusing on what possibly could go wrong. Spirit's saying focus on what possibly could go right. So let's get a hidden message from your person, and then we will dive into Aries through Pisces for you. All right, tell me something good here, all right? I feel so drawn to you, right? The 9 of Cups in the page, all right? How could they not? I've been here before with others too, so they could be triggered because they feel like something about your situation reminds them of a situation that they had dealt with before, although it could be totally different, all right? I want to tell you so much, all right? So there's this communication that's coming in towards you. Expect a conversation, a deep conversation about where this relationship is going. I want you so badly. All right. So and I feel so drawn to you. All right. So this is why the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, Cancer, where are you focused? Are you focusing on things turning out bad? Or are you focusing on you're the shit and things are going to turn out the way you want them to, because you are the creator of your destiny, co-creator. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. So this is where I dive in a little bit, guys. All right. And I will look at how they feel, what they're hiding, and their next move towards you. All right. So don't forget to say happy birthday to Aries if you want to win a personal reading. But if you want a personal reading, you can reach me at my website, frankiestarot.com. And you can also join my membership where I do read-ins and energy checks over there as well. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to use these cards here for Aries through Pisces. All right. So hang tight. Hang tight. It takes me a minute because I'm going to pull out several cards here. What they feel, what they hide. And I'm going to pull a card for you and their hidden feelings. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Meditate on the sign. Don't get confused by picking too many signs. You know, you can do Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But ask to be shown or the message that you need to hear right now. If you pick too many signs and they don't resonate with each other, you may get confused. So you don't want that. All right. This is the fun. This is where the show begins. All right. You connected with an Aries. We got a King of Cups, Aries. Obviously, they feel you. All right. And we have the Knight of Wands, you. So very strong attachment to you, connection to you. Not an attachment, but a chemistry with you. All right. You see an Aries here that is destined to make some move towards you. All right. The passion is real. The fire is there. You've got them on your mind. They've got you on their mind. Look at that. This is them. This is in your position. And also their actions towards you. I combine it. All right. So we are seeing, you know, this exciting energy come in between the two of you and you guys getting together. Now, the Knights always bring messages and movement. All right. I think I already shuffled those and I just did that again. I pretend that I don't care, but you're about to find out the truth. So this is what they're hiding from you. All right. You might think they don't care. They're pulling back. They're being a little reserved, but this is not true. Taurus, you have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so you're off to a good start here with a Taurus. Very grounded energy. It seems like you both are pretty serious, want stability. Your Taurus is pretty independent. All right, so we do have a Nine of Pentacles. Now it's saying I took the easy way out and you know it. All right, so this is what they're feeling and what they're hiding. It's like I needed freedom. I needed to focus on something. I just wanted to be single or independent, or I just wasn't sure if I was ready for a relationship. All right, and you're ready for something solid, but their actions towards you looks as though they're going to give you some sort of offer, which that moves you to the 10 of Pentacles, which could be this is where you guys develop a long-term relationship. All right. Gemini, we have, there's your Gemini, the Knight, oh, that's the Knight of Pentacles. You, the Hanged Man, all right, you've been waiting, all right, slow moving. So you have a Gemini here that's reconsidering things, all right. They are the Knight of Pentacles. They're coming back in with an offer. The Hanged Man, it looks as though they're seeing things differently. Something had to happen in order for them to get their shit straight about you, about what they want. So it looks like they're following through with plans and they don't want to feel that way again. So if you're separated or if something has happened or if they've gone through something, maybe they're dealing with their own karma, they definitely don't want to go down that road again. So it looks as though something is changing between the two of you. Now, these two cards together says there's a shift, but it's moving, it's slow changing. All right. So it's not like it's going to be a miraculous over the night. All right. Cancer, you have the Eight of Cups. All right. So you're dealing with a Cancer that needs to walk away from. So this is the Moon card. Look at the synchronicities. These came up in your reading. All right, so you're feeling doubtful from another Cancer here. They feel the sexual tension with you, though. So, I mean, who's going to win, right? They obviously need to pull away from a situation that is unhealthy or walk away from something. And they may leave you feeling kind of confused about the situation because you know the two of you guys are Cancers. You feel each other, all right? So this is where you've got to trust in the unfolding of things and trust that the Moon is protecting this connection as well. Leo, we have the Nine of Swords and we have you the Four of Wands. You'd be happy as a kid with cake if a Leo came back into your life. And Leo is feeling very regretful, all right, for something they did. You know, they can't let go of something. They are holding on to something that was said or done, you know, really losing sleep over this. And there's something that they couldn't tell you face to face. Right? They may have wanted to be really open with you or tell you their true feelings, and now they may regret not being 100% honest with you. So the Four of Wands is showing their next actions is maybe reuniting with you or asking for forgiveness with you. And so you may get, you know, go somewhere together. But also, if some of you have moved on and you're in a relationship, they are really sweating it, all right? We have Virgo, Two of Pentacles. We have the Devil card for you. And I wish you would come back. All right. So this is going to be a tough one because, you know, there's something on your energy where you don't trust, or you just feel like there could have been some juggling with the Virgo. There could have been other people involved, or you just couldn't. One minute everything was up in the air and the next minute it felt like you were moving forward. And so you keep going back and forth with a Virgo. There's a strong, unhealthy attachment here. All right. So it looks as though it's going to continue through April, going back and forth with the Virgo, Cancer. All right. But it seems as though that Devil card here is in your energy. It's like there's a strong attachment. And is this person healthy for you? Libra, 10 of Cups. There's that 10 and the Empress. All right. So you definitely got your claws in a Libra, and they've been struggling with the situation. All right. So again, this goes back to that reading. If they are in a relationship, or if they are dealing with, you know, single life and wondering if, you know, but they want a relationship, man, you've got to pull on them. All right. Things are moving, things are growing. So just know, hang in there. Things will start to manifest in April for you. You may start to see some wildflowers growing. Like, where did all this come from? All right. Because they've been struggling with this decision, and also struggling with not being around you, if that's the case. Scorpio, 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This is synchronicity with the reading as well, too. I find you so attractive. So you have a Scorpio here, definitely giving you the time of day, you know, a lot of their time and energy in April. Page of Cups, I mean, you've got them, right? They feel you. They know they're falling for you. They're in love with you, or they've been in love with you for quite some time. But this talks about their actions towards you is opening up. Maybe some of you becoming more than just friends. Sagittarius, you have the Temperance card, and you have the Six of Swords, and so their actions as well towards you. It looks like let things unfold the way they're meant to. They want you so badly. There is a strong attraction between you and a Sag, but Sag here, the Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance, is taking a pit stop somewhere. It looks as though they're refueling, trying to figure out or find balance in their life. And maybe you are the balance and they are just off kilter, right, without you. The Six of Swords is talking about being able to get through some sort of miscommunication or shitstorm, if that's the case. And it looks as though they still see a possible future with you, or do see you in their future, but something is unfolding and things have to happen in alignment. Capricorn, Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and I don't know how to feel. Queen of Swords, I don't know how to feel. All right, you've got them thinking. You know, it feels like that hermit energy, right? Well, I didn't see you coming, Cancer, the Page of Pentacles, right? There could be an age difference here with you and a Capricorn, but you've got a Capricorn in their head. All right. And, you know, their heart's flickering. You got something going on in there, and they're like, oh, what's this thing I feel? All right. And I saw a Capricorn moon meme, and it was funny. It comes along that lines, right? And the Page of Pentacles, they really want to get to know you. So if they're kind of moving in a little bit slower and curious, all right, it looks like you're building something here. All right. They find you very attractive, and they just need to open up a little bit more. Aquarius, 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. I love this. You broke my heart. All right, you're a heartbreaker. Aquarius is like, what the hell? You know, and the 3 of Pentacles, though it looks like Aquarius will do anything or wants to, or will figure it out how to make it right with you. I see you, the 6 of Cups. You're missing them. You have great memories of them. Maybe some of you really are yearning for a reconciliation. It looks as though there's hopes for that, very strong hopes for that, you coming together. And for some of you, you know, you broke my heart. Maybe you were dating somebody else and they really wanted you and something happened. But we see you guys coming together here in April. Pisces, the Page of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Look at, they're going to be hollering for you here soon. I miss seeing you. Pisces, you may, you know, something got started and you're like, well, what's next? Where are you? It looks like you're going to hear from them very soon. And it looks like something really getting spicy here between you and a Pisces. All right. They really missed you and want to reach out to you. All right, so let's look at your bonus yes, no, and then I'll get a time frame for some of you that have been in a situation that seems like it's never going to resolve itself. All right, let's see the time frame. Or if you're single, we'll see what the time frame is. So you ask what you want. All right, let's see. Aries, yes or no. Think of your question. All right, look at this 10 of Cups. Look at the synchronicity. The answer is yes, and you have Mars energy, all right? So the Mars is really there helping this relationship or helping your question, all right? Pushing through something. You're a fighter, you'll get it, right? The 10 of Cups is showing, yes, a relationship and success coming your way. So the time frame, for those of you asking about a specific time frame in your head, all right, remember these time frames. You don't take it if you don't want it. Let it take your power away. All right. Before the end of the year. So if some of you are single, not no more. All right. Before the end of the year. And I even got 8 months here too. So I always like to look at that from now to the end of the year, from now to 8 months. When you're manifesting, now to that time. Don't just go, oh, I have to wait to the end of the year. That's not, no. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in Leo. Let me cleanse the area for Leo and hopefully you guys come and hang out with me. That'd be pretty awesome, guys.